Sirrus? Serious? Are you serious?
Seriously?
Sirius XM? Another bicycle? Are you crazy? Why am I inside doing another review on my new bike? Because it's only 30 degrees. So what do we have here? This is a specialized Sirrus. There we go, right there. This is considered a flat bar road bike. It's good for pavement. It's good for, you can still ride it on some dirt, some lightly packed dirt trails without any major bumps. I just got over an episode having a Giant Anyroad, which is kind of a light cyclocross bike. Could not get used to the drop bars. Some of us like drop bars, some of them prefer them, but I do not like them. I tried, I didn't. So this has regular flat bars on it, very comfortable. For the small percentage of trails that are dirt that I ride, this bike will do quite nicely because they're pretty smooth dirt trails. The tires have a fairly good width on them, but they're not overly wide and they're not real thin like road tires. As far as components, we have a 9-speed cassette in the back. It is an Acera. In the front we have Altus. We got a 3-speed chain ring in the front. This one has metal pellet, steel pedals or aluminum, whatever they may be. Has regular V brakes. As far as brakes go, I determined that the disc brakes are overkill for what I need them for. V brakes have been fine for me ever since I was a teenager. I've always been able to stop, no problem, as long as you're not going to run through heavy mud and heavy water or streams and stuff. They will stop you on a dime. In fact, I flipped myself over the handlebars when I was 13 with V brakes on a Schwinn Latour. Probably never forget about that. So it's got a fairly high geometry, so it's very comfortable. You're just very slightly leaned over. So the higher head tube, the flat bar, all giving you a nice comfortable ride. And I picked the frame size medium, so I only have to raise the seat a little bit. They sold me a small on the Anyroad, and I had the seat tube all the way out except for like a 1/2 inch, which was totally ridiculous. Up front we have some places I've read aluminum, some places I've read steel fork. I don't know exactly which it is. This is a leftover 2016 Specialized Sirrus Sport. They have about, I think, maybe 6 or more different levels of this bike, including with disc brakes, carbon fiber frames, carbon fiber forks. But for my purposes, this bike, knock on wood, should suit me well for a good while, hopefully, because with the all the different bicycles available these days, to get one that if you're going to just have one, which I only want one because I don't have a whole lot of space to store bicycles, and if you don't do single track, you don't do real bumpy trails, if you go off-road at all, you know, something like this will be perfectly adequate. And I don't need all the bells and whistles, don't need disc brakes, don't need a front suspension. This bike came in at around 26 pounds, I think, before adding any accessories, which is 5.5 pounds less than any of the hybrids I've had, which is like the Specialized Cross Trail, Giant Rome 2. So, yeah. You got a few interesting things going on here with the decals. This section, this red is actually rough compared to the rest of the frame is nice and smooth. Not that that's going to sway anybody, but I just thought it was interesting. There's a rough texture here. Everything else is smooth. On this back part here, well, this is all smooth. This tube here, they got some fancy design thing going on here. This is all rough right here. And of course the top tube is all smooth except for the red part and where it says, actually says Sirrus. So yeah, the specialized Sirrus in its many versions, from aluminum frame, aluminum fork, aluminum frame, steel fork, aluminum frame, carbon fork, carbon frame, carbon fork. They got something for everybody. It's a great all-around bike. Mainly situated in the road or pavement category, whether it's the road or rail trails, but it's definitely okay for mild, hard-packed and little stone, hard-packed dirt trails. It'll be perfectly fine. You just don't want to do it on a single track. And like I said, this straight flat bar makes for an extremely comfortable riding position and slightly higher head tube. So yeah, Specialized Sirrus, check it out. It's not just a cloud anymore.